Hello everyone and welcome back to this Imperator Rome Vasconian Ventures campaign, where we have just managed to grab some bit of initial power here, so we are definitely the biggest fish in the pond as of now. We're also spread out over two regions, as you can see here. We have both here in Tarraconensis as well as Aquitania over here, which does mean that we do get at least 4k, so as long as you own at least one territory in a region, you do get a minimum of 2k troops that you can raise from there. So we do have an additional 4k troops there. Now, if you have more integrated pops there, then obviously you can raise more. But you always get at least 4 individual stacks, which is 2k there. So that's always good. Now, we do have a bit of a problem here. If we take a look at our missions here, not that one specifically, but here we need our capital to be a city. If we have a look at this one here, this province or this territory needs a training camp, which you can only build if it is, correct, a city. We also need a city for Pompello over here, and Amboto needs to be a city there. Now I can't remember if there is any more. But there is at least 4 cities we need to build. Now, constructing one singular city currently is 350 gold. We are currently making 1.33 gold per month. So that's not looking too good. Now, we are going to get some discount on it here. If we look at here on the lower one. Game. Let me. Yeah. You can see from this area here, we are going to get found city cost modifier minus 10%. So that is going to help a tiny bit, but we're still going to need a crap ton of money. The problem is that we have this mission here, which needs that we need 2 people up here essentially, who is in an alliance with us and have at least 65 opinion. Now, the best way for us to make money at the moment, as shown in the previous episode, is essentially just attack people, try to siege down any form of city they have or capital with our main stack, so we get the event that we can loot them, take over the land, and basically sell all of them into slavery. That's the best way to make money as it currently stands for us. Problem is, when we do that, we will build up, we have a look at this here, aggressive expansion, which ticks down incredibly slowly in this game. I think it's 1 per year. So because of that, and because we need 2 of them to be at 65 opinion, we are going to hold off until we can finish this mission here. Now, it shouldn't be too problematic. We just need to finish this one here, which is the fortress, which is being built in a year. So once that's done, we'll have a look at how we can solve that problem, and then we can start conquering. Apart from that, as mentioned, I usually can't be bothered with doing individual trading for any form of province that isn't the capital one. So what you want to do is basically go to the nation overview. You have a tab here called administration. Under administration you go to provinces, and under here you see all individual provinces where you own at least one territory. Vasconia is our capital one. We are going to leave that one off automatic trade, but all of the other one we will set to automatic trade. And this means that they start importing stuff. Now currently they don't have any trade routes, but hopefully in the future they will do so. If conquer new land, I would suggest you just go in and tick this here, so to allow you to not really need to worry about it unless they start starving. But alright. And I do apologize as well. I'm suffering massively from hay fever at the moment, so there will be some sniffling and there might be some sneezing as well. We shall see. Okay. Very good. We do have a new stupid clan. This is what would be a family if you were playing a non-tribe here. What that means is that we do need to give these people some actual seats here unless they start being whiny. Now, do we have anyone terrible we can replace? Everything is assigned to a clan, right? We can have a quick look in technology as well. I mean, you do have that one. 3 out of 2, 3 out of 2. 7 out of 2. So we can definitely replace you. So yeah, let's put this one in charge there instead. And then let's see who else we can do in government here. All of these ones are pretty good, to be perfectly honest. I don't really care how good our pharmacist is over here, so just put... Well, this one's actually even almost the same, so that'll do. Everyone's happy again. And we're just going to let time pass until we can get that fort built. And then hopefully we can sort out the alliances and then never have to worry about any alliances ever again. Alliances are a waste of a relationship slot in this game, more so than other Paradox games, because they can... Yeah, they're just a pain in the ass. Better to keep them for vassals or something similar. We will also be looking at creating some feudatories later, but once we get to that we'll have a bit more of a talk regarding that. We can also potentially look at changing some laws again. If we can get a stab event just to push our stability up a bit, we can look at changing that. Just make sure our centralization goes quicker. The more you can unlock here. How much do we need for these ones here? Centralization of 30, but we can swap over here. Okay, what's this here then? Some of the youth in the settlement of Pompello have started partaking in old fertility rites. Okay. Lose political influence and basically have them sleep with each other. Or gain political influence. Let's gain political influence. Don't really care about there being population growth in one singular territory. That's not really going to change much. But okay. 150 odd days before the fortress is built, and we'll be able to get some shiny buffs for our glorious nation coming forward. And then we'll see. We'll need to check what we actually need to conquer for Aquitania. So Aquitania, we need all of that. Crater Aquitania, we need all of that, which means that essentially anything out of this we can turn into a vassal. I think we can actually have vassals in here as well, but just for border beauty change, I think we're just going to keep it ourselves anyway. Okay, good. Getting some form of actual progress when it comes to research. Yeah, I mean our own researchers are basically going to churn out 10%. I mean, it's not the worst I've seen as a tribe, but it's definitely not where you'd want to be if you're not playing a tribe. Okay, fortress is done now in a few days. There we go. So we can complete this mission. Which gives local bonuses. So these bonuses are specifically to this territory. So local fort defense. We have a fort there, so that makes sense. Commerce value and pop migration speed. And we get 4 innovations as well. And centralization and, yeah, many juicy things. Now that the fortifications have been finished in our new city, it is not a city. It doesn't become a city, does it? Did it become a city? No. Our garrison troops have been keeping watching over the Pyrenean Pass, and every few hours a group of soldiers patrol the mountains. From the vantage point height in Iaka, our men are able to see down into the valleys below. It will be nigh impossible to surprise these vigilant warriors who live to protect the borders of Vasconia. We shall sleep soundly. Excellent stuff. So we do have innovations now, and let's just double check. No, it is still not a city. You lied to me, game, but thank you. Nonetheless. Alright, so now we do have this one here. So we need 2 countries to have alliance and at least 65 opinion. So we have an alliance in these guys at the moment. They're not the most happy with us at the moment. We need 65. So we actually... sending a gift is not going to be enough, unfortunately. Which is a bit of a shame, to say the least. So we are going to have to do some improving on opinion here. Where are we? I mean, it just needs 1 more tick, which will probably happen in the next year. Right, let's have a look with you then. So to get an alliance with you, we're at minus 44 now. He's almost there. I think if we simply send him a gift, minus 19, he will be able to take an alliance, so we'll do that. So you can have an alliance as well. Great. Opinion should update here. It hasn't, but that's okay. And that immediately dropped the aggressive expansion as well. So, with that in mind, let's have a look to see how we're looking next year. Okay, nice. We completed all of these ones as well, which means we can do the mountain people. This will take 2 months to complete. Okay. The mountain folk to the north are known to tend to their own ways, being suspicious of outsiders, and while they are loyal citizens of Vasconia, it is believed that they could be doing much more to help our nation. We have a decision to make, however. Should we pursue closer relations with them in order to centralize our authority, or do we want to let them live as they always have? Okay, well, we're definitely going to centralize, so there's no question about that. Okay, next thing when it comes to innovations. So usually, what you'd want to do with innovations is 2 things in the start. Get the correct text to be able to build the wonders you want, and also make sure you can get some unlock some buildings for it. So one of the key buildings, for instance, would be open religion here, which unlocks the great temple city building, which is always great to have. Another one then is... Ooh, where is that? I can never remember these things, but... Gradual economic integration, which is Grand Theater. Both of these one helps you with conversion, so... The Great Temple is obviously for religious conversion, and Grand Theater helps you with culture converting your population. So I think in this case, what we'll be going for is... We'll just go down to open religion, so... Monthly ruler popularity gain doesn't really matter that much. Accepted rise, unintegrated culture group happiness. Not too bad. I mean, that always helps a bit. Happiness is always something which is great. Then open religion, which gives us integrated culture happiness as well as the ability to build a temple. Now, this probably might not have been the most ideal thing, considering we're not going to have any money to build any temples any soon, but rather than worry too much about it, I think we'll just go for that. What we can look at afterwards is... Well, we're not going to have any money to build any wonders either, so there is that. Okay. What we can do then quickly is just pick up legal patronage here, which is loyalty of characters +2. Character loyalty, always good to keep up. You have legal patronage there. You also have approved familia down here, which is another 4 loyalty of characters. And patrocinium down here, which is loyalty of characters. I think these are the ones, but this one is available straight off the go, so let's just go for it. Excellent. Alright, now let's see how we're looking with aggressive expansion with these 2 gentleman nations once the new year passes. Who are you? You want to be friends with me? I don't really care about you that much. But okay, we'll be friends with you. Would have been better if it was one of these rulers, because I think if you're friends with the ruler of the nation, you do get a bit of an opinion boost when it comes to the country relationships as well. Alright, so we're coming up to the mountain people. I mean, it doesn't say which one does what here. I assume closer ties means we get more centralization. I certainly hope so. Yes, okay. The commands of Skarisker Amidas were stoically received by the tribes living in the mountains, who agreed to end their isolation and to embrace a national Vasconian identity. The communities are opening up to outsiders, and travelers from Kalaguris are frequently making the journey into the highlands. This has been a stunning victory for Skarisker, who has drawn our kinsmen closer together. The social fabric of Vasconia has never been woven tighter. Okay, gain 2 more innovations, and we get pop growth, research points, and found city cost modifier. All excellent. Right, so now at the crossroads we need to look at what we can buy here again. I mean, we can just stick with what I said there, so we can go down towards gradual economic integration. Aggressive expansion impact, yeah, it's not too bad. Well, 5,000 manpower is going to be wasteful, and I basically never hold a triumph. So let's go with aggressive expansion change, make that tick down a bit quicker. Then, I mean, we'd want to have 10 aggressive expansion before we take this one, but I'm sure we can arrange that. Alright. New year, new opportunities. How are we looking here? 40. So if we were to send you a gift now, you would end up at 65. We apparently have 90 here already. Oh, it was you. Okay, yeah. So friends with ruler is plus 55 here. So all we should need to do now is send you a gift, and we should be good to go. And it's a lot cheaper than trying to improve opinion, because that costs 25 gold. So this is basically a steal. Excuse me. Primary culture Aquitania. Yes. Does it actually need more than 25? Or more than 65? Aquitania region. Yes, this is correct. Okay. Huh. Well, that's a bit annoying. No hidden requirements here, is it? At least 2 countries within, yes. Yes. We have an alliance with you. We have an alliance with you. Alright, I'm not sure why this is not working. I guess we'll do improve opinion then. Okay, now it triggered. Yeah, okay, and we just got up to 66. Alright, fine. Believing that friendship with Vasconian people is attractive to all of our neighbors, Kariskas Amidas has sent ambassadors far and wide. Well, he sent them like to the nation next to us, but sure. It appears that this diplomatic campaign has paid off, for we are learning that many of the Northerners are migrating to Vasconia in hopes of finding a better life for themselves. Gain 3 innovation, and we get 6 people. Alright. And we are apparently massively popular at the moment. So, I mean, we do have 10 aggressive expansion, so I guess we're going to lose all of those ones. Thank you very much. And we'd also get 1 more diplomatic relations, so that's all good. Now, diplomatic relations, or improve opinion maximum. Now, I basically never improve opinion, so we're going to ignore that one. We'll get 1 more relationship slot, and we actually have 3 now in total, if I'm not mistaken. And we can also unlock the Grand Theatre City building. Now, bookbinding is probably something we'll want further down, but currently we're not even close to the cap. So, get that one. Excellent. There we go. Now, apparently someone is going to break our alliance with us. I mean, by all means, go for it. I welcome you. Now, with this out of the way, we can start actually getting some money. To get money then, we do need claims. So we can have a quick look. Are we able to call a war council again? No, we need another 5 years. In which case, we can just fabricate. So, you have an alliance with who? Seriously, who? Oh, next door. Okay, so this looks like a 2-for-1. I think we definitely want to fabricate a claim on you. How are you looking? I know we need this land for something. You have alliances with 2 people there, which I believe we might be able to turn into vassals, so I'll start fabricating on you as well while we're at it. And I mean, while we're on this, we're just going to fabricate on everything around us. You're allied to this guy, okay. And how about you? Well, you're currently fighting someone in defensive league with that one. Let's give you a claim as well. Alright, excellent. And we'll see if they break the alliance or not. We do not really care. He can do whatever he wants. We're just going to crush him. And actually, we should probably speed up here. Oh, he's insulted us. Okay. I mean, good job. Apart from that, so yeah, build city, build city, build city. And we can't do anything else until we've done these cities, so city time it is. Okay, good. We lost an import here of something. Well, we can get fruits done. Get some more loyalty of characters up and running. Sounds good enough to me. And claims shouldn't take too long here, so once we have them, we'll be able to go for some wars. Yeah. We can break that alliance. Which probably means we do want to... I don't have a truce on you. Huh. I mean... Right. Well, in that case, let's just push up army. Get all of you marching over there. And as far as omens go... Do we have anything that needs assimilating? Not really. I mean, sure, but I don't think it matters that much. So with that, go with assault ability. Why not? Because that's what we're going to be doing anyway. Oh, we're proud now. Good. You should be proud. We've done a fantastic job. Okay. Antigone has apparently gotten wrecked over here. They have indeed. How's it looking? Okay. Egypt made some progress up there. Interesting. Rome is being a bit slow here. Very, very slow. Did they get loose against Etruria or something like that? Currently fighting people down there, but it's not looking too exciting for them. Alright, let's declare war here. You are currently allied to these guys there, who are pretty much wrecked anyway, so I don't think they're going to be that much of a problem. Let's swing you in there. And I think we just assault this down. Right. Now, let's see. I'd rather not depopulate it completely. So there's 7 people there. Does make us cruel, but 4 times killing citizens. There we go. Sounds excellent. Let's go and crush this army as well. Come on. The rest of you need to join. Great stuff. Which one's the fast one? Oh, that'll be you. Let's have you chill for a second. Now you can go and join them. Nice. And leave you behind to actually siege it down. Okay, excellent. So, with that, I would like all of your land here. We can't really do much to this other guy though, unfortunately. I mean, let's check if we actually siege this down, but... No, I can turn you into a tributary, but what's the point of that? We'll just take all of your land. And another thing here, if you have them fully occupied, and that includes them not occupying any of your land, then the fact that this says that they're not going to accept it doesn't matter. He will have to accept it regardless because, well, he has no land or anything, so... We're just going to take this, grab some aggressive expansion, and we will imprison their leaders as per usual. And we do soon have some more wars to declare, so maybe we'll keep you raised. What we will be doing though very, very quickly is simply going through, if I can remember where things are, find the imprisoned characters and the adults, because you cannot sell children. And we'll grab some money here. Okay, nice. That has put us halfway into creating one city, so we'll see how it goes. But I am going to call this an episode here. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.